Hi, I wanted to do just a quick video on some of the accessories I bought for my Air 3. Try to really make this kind of quick. So we'll start out here. The SanDisk Extreme Pro 256 gigabyte SD card for the drone. Here's some landing gear. This is Start RC landing gear. Folds out. Give it a little more clearance. This is the Arzozic. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it's the propeller protector. And I've already installed this. Same company. And here is the sunshade kit for the RC2 controller. For filters, I have the Freewell. This is the circular polarizer. Comes in its own case. All right. And then I bought the 4-pack split ND filters for the drone. And the reason I bought the split pack is I was watching a video and the drone pilot was stating how the one exposure for one camera was correct, but the exposure for the other camera wasn't. So I, experimenting with this split pack and see if that will, yield better results when I go out flying. So this has an ND8, an ND16, ND16, ND32, ND32, ND64, and an ND64 and 128. So we'll see. The Freewell filters, we know we're getting quality. And then the last item is the case. I haven't put everything into the case as of yet. It's the PVV2Sky brand. This case is definitely bigger than the one I bought for my Mavic Air 2. Here is the Air 3. And as you can see, I already have the propeller guard already installed. And then here's the controller. And I have that sunshade already installed on the controller. It also came with a lanyard, a little simple lanyard. I don't know if you heard that or not, but that was actually my door. It's creaking a little bit, my storm door. We've been getting a lot of storms here lately. It also came with a little case for SD card. And as you can see, we have the slot for the controller, for the drone, for I believe the DJI ND filters, storage space over here, the charging hub here, and a space for 4 different batteries. So this won't really fit the Freewell filters. It's a little bit too, it'll go in there, but I would have to force it. So I'm not going to use that. Put the Freewell filters here. Put my landing gear in here. The lanyard. And then I'll probably use, maybe extra set of propellers, things of that nature inside of there. So that's it. This is the accessories I have so far. I do have an SD card coming for the controller, even though I know it has a little bit of its own memory. I want to add a SD card to that, just a 64 gig to the controller. And I am thinking of, and maybe someone will give me a yay or nay on that. I'm thinking about adding a skin to the Air 3 like I did my Air 2. The Air 2 has a United States Army skin on it. I have been looking at Decal Girl, and the one that kind of caught my eye was the they call it the Baron, so it's the Red Baron. How can I say it? The Red Baron skin. So it's red with the German cross on it. I know. But I thought it was unique looking, and red and black seems to be like the colors I like to go with. So we'll see. If you have a comment on that, let me know. And that'll do it for us. Oh, I did want to mention one other thing. For anyone who has the RC2 and have not updated to the new version of the Fly app. When I got the drone, I updated the firmware, did all that, updated the batteries, all of that. But for whatever reason, the Fly app itself would not update. The firmware updated for the drone, for the controller, all of that, but it would not update for the Fly app. So let me open this up and let's see if I can turn this on. I will say that this controller is the boot up is a little slower than I would have thought, since the only thing you really have on it is the Fly app, but it's not too bad. Okay, so I had to watch someone else's video. I believe it was Nobby Green, if I'm saying that correctly. And because I went through, I updated everything over the air. But I saw that the Fly app would not update. Then I went to the DJI Assist program on my computer and re-upgraded the firmware to see, turned it off, turned it back on. It would never pick up the update for the new version of the Fly app. So when I watched the video, the guy said, what you have to do is click into Profile, Settings, and you see where it says check for firmware. This is the firmware for the controller, maybe for the drone. This has nothing to do with the Fly app. Then you have to go to About and then check for updates. And it says DJI Fly is up to date. Now, when I go back out, go into the connection. Come on. Air 3. I know the Air 3 is not currently turned on, but if I go into the settings and go to About, now you can see I'm on 1.13.4. Before, I was on 1.13.0, I believe, and it would not update on its own. I'm not sure. Let me bring this a little closer. Maybe bring that in. Yeah. So I'm not sure why the controller would not update on its own. My phone did, because I still use my phone for my Air 2. So my phone updated, but for some reason, the RC2 would not update on its own until I actually went in and had to check for the update. Not sure why. It is on my home Wi-Fi, so it has a Wi-Fi connection. But just to let people know, if you do need to get to the update, that's how you would have to do it. And that's it for me today. Like I said, I might do my first flight of the Air 3. It's a little cloudy here in Texas, so if it is, I'll just take it out just to make sure it flies okay, take it up the street, bring it back. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.